Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome and welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 24. Merry Christmas Eve! Oh my god, I can't believe it's already Christmas Eve. That is insane. But today we are doing a Christmas 24-hour readathon and I'm so excited. But let's just get right on into it. So I decided to start this readathon at noon and it's currently 12:47. We're already 47 minutes into this little 24-hour readathon, but let me just give you guys my TBR. So to start off with, I am listening to One Day in December. This is a Christmas holiday romance dealing with our main character. I believe her name is Lori. I literally was just listening to it and I can't remember. But our main character, she is on a bus right before Christmas. She sees this guy at the bus stop. They lock eyes. They're both like instantly attracted to each other, but he's not on the bus and she is, and they just miss each other. The bus leaves. And so kind of for the next year, she is trying to find him, but she doesn't until her best friend brings him home as her new boyfriend. So they're both kind of struggling with knowing that they have met and that they kind of had this moment with each other, but not wanting to tell the best friend. It seems like it's going to be interesting. I'm already an hour and 25 minutes into it and I don't really have any opinions yet. We're a little too early on to tell, but I have a lot of things to do today, so hopefully I can get a lot of listening in on this. It's like a 10-hour audiobook, so hopefully I can finish it today. So the next book I'm going to be picking up is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. So I'm going to be reading this on ebook because I don't have a physical copy and the audiobook is not available at my library, but the ebook is. I don't like ebooks, but it's a fairly short one. I believe it only said, I think it said it was like 46 pages or something. So hopefully I can finish it fairly quickly, but I've never actually read A Christmas Carol. I've only seen like adaptations for it, so I'm very excited. You all know the story of A Christmas Carol, but I'm really excited to get to it. And then the last book I'm going to be trying to read today, we are being very ambitious today, but I also want to get to The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. So the reason I'm doing A Christmas Carol first is because this is a sort of Christmas Carol retelling. We follow our main character Holly Chase, who is a Scrooge through and through, and on Christmas Eve she is visited by the three ghosts, and they all tell her that if she does not change her ways that she will die. She does not believe them, so she does not change her ways, and then she ends up dying. She is then recruited by Project Scrooge, and she is now the new ghost of Christmas Past. It is such a good book. This one is a reread for me and I am so excited to get to it. It's just become one of my Christmas traditions to read this book every year, so I'm very excited for all of these books. I have a very jam-packed, busy day today, so hopefully I can still get all of this reading done. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. 7. I am completely done wrapping all of my Christmas presents. They're all behind me. Let me show you guys real quick because I think they look really cute. So this is my little tree. Ignore any random things on my bookcase. So this is for Aaliyah. Lorena's gonna pick this up tomorrow to bring it to her for our Secret Santa. It's my mom's birthday gift. That's from Erilyn, which is my Secret Santa. And then these are all of the presents for my family. This one is for Rochelle. Oh, look how cute that is. And yeah, that's all of our Christmas presents. I actually have one more for my dad, but I don't have it yet. But I am so happy to be done wrapping all my Christmas presents. Christmas is so soon. I don't even think I realized it. For you guys, it's tomorrow, but for me, it's currently the 16th. So there's that. But I was listening to One Day in December the entire time I was wrapping those presents, and I'm now 5 hours and 3 minutes in. So we have 5 hours and 26 minutes left. We're about halfway through, almost halfway through. I can't say that I'm enjoying it. I don't really know how I'm feeling about it. Okay, so normally in books I don't mind when there's cheating. For some reason, if it's fictionalized, it doesn't bother me that much. But for some reason in this scenario, it is bothering me, and I don't know why. I think this just isn't necessarily what I was expecting this book to be, even though now that I'm thinking about it, I knew exactly what this book was about. I don't really know, and it takes place over many, many years, and I don't quite know where the story's gonna go from here, but I'm also kind of finding the characters annoying. I find that listening to romance books over audio never really goes that well for me, so maybe this was the wrong move. So far, it's just okay. I don't mind the narrators. I think they're doing a pretty good job. I also didn't know it was dual POV, like I didn't know we also got the guy's point of view. So I don't really know, but I'm gonna keep listening to it today. But I haven't done any like actual like reading today, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Christmas Carol. I might have like a little snack. I think it's a little bit too late to have like a full-on lunch, so I think I'm just gonna have a snack because I'm not even that hungry, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read a Christmas Carol, and I'm actually kind of really excited. Like I think this has the potential to be a classic that I actually do enjoy, and I'm hoping that I do because I would like to be able to reread it every year, and I'd like to own a copy of it and whatnot. So fingers crossed that I actually enjoy it because I do like the story of A Christmas Carol. And then I have a feeling I'm gonna be up a long time trying to read this today. This shall be interesting, but I will definitely keep you guys updated. I thought that the entirety of this book was 47 pages, and that seemed a little odd to me because that just seemed very short. But no, it was just each part. That part was that much. So I'm on stave 2, the first of the 3 spirits, and that part is 44 pages. So this might take me a bit longer to get through than I was hoping, but we're gonna do our very best. It's now 3:41. So far I don't really have any opinions. It's a classic. I don't typically mesh with classics. I'm just gonna keep reading. Okay. I'm now on stave 3. It's 4:11. I've gotten distracted and gone on Twitter a couple of times, and I'm not really enjoying this. I can't tell if it's because I'm tired or if I'm just bored by this book, but I feel like falling asleep. I like the story of A Christmas Carol. I just don't know if me actually reading it is the way that I should digest the story. I think I might in future years stick to just watching adaptations. Right now I'm not that pleased, but I'm gonna try to finish it. There are 57 pages in this next part, and I just realized that this was the first ghost. Meaning we have like 2 more ghosts to get through, and then like the resolution. I'm gonna be sitting here for a lot longer than I would like to be reading this book. Okay, so we're back. It's been quite a while since I last updated you guys, but I did finish A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I finished it quite a bit before dinner, but then I was just kind of resting my eyes for a bit. This is why I do not like reading things on my phone, because my eyes were hurting so bad and I was feeling so tired. So I was like, girl, stop. So I stopped and I just finished dinner, but I did not like A Christmas Carol. I feel like, you know, sometimes like I get in this mood where I really want to read classics and I really want to like classics, and it just rarely ever works out in my favor. Like really the only classics I like are The Wizard of Oz and Anne of Green Gables, so I think I should just stick in my lane. But yeah, I just didn't really like it. I found the writing style to be really hard to read. I found it very boring. I would much rather just watch an adaptation of it, so that was a bit of a flop, but I read it. There's that. I haven't listened to any more of One Day in December, hoping to read more of it later, but we're gonna watch a Christmas movie, I think. so don't really know how that's gonna work. But I do really want to read The Afterlife of Holly Chase. I think I've overestimated myself a little bit here. I'm thinking that I can get all of this done, but we're gonna try real hard, okay? We're gonna try really, really hard. If I can just read a lot today, stay up maybe a little bit late, even though I am feeling exhausted, and then maybe when I wake up tomorrow, just immediately start reading, or eat something like quick, like cereal or something, and then jump into reading, maybe even listen to the audiobook while I'm eating, I don't know. But like, I am determined to read all of these books within this vlog, so we're gonna see how that goes. I'll update you guys later, but I really did not like A Christmas Carol. Okay, so it's now 11:14, so I've started Holly Chase. I am on page 84, chapter 6, but I need to take a break because I need to go take a shower. But I love this book so much, and what I'm finding interesting is that there are some things that I'm now picking up on after reading A Christmas Carol earlier that I didn't pick up on before. Like, each part in A Christmas Carol is called a stave, and I didn't know what that was before, and it's referenced in this book, and apparently it's something to do with like a musical something. That is some new information that I didn't understand before. I also have a bit more background information on each of the characters from A Christmas Carol because I never really paid that close of attention in any adaptation, and I also don't watch the adaptations very often, so that's interesting. So I am getting a bit more of a deeper appreciation out of this than I would have prior maybe, but I still didn't like A Christmas Carol and I don't think I'll ever reread it. But I love this book. I am getting a little bit nervous in terms of me finishing all the books I wanted to read for this readathon, because I'm feeling so tired and I don't know how late I'm gonna be able to stay up. This should be interesting. I want to try to get as far into this as possible though, so we'll see. I did listen to a bit more of One Day in December, but not much because I'm only 5.5 hours into the audiobook now, so not a whole lot. I still have 5 hours and 4 minutes left, which means I probably have to listen to it for around 2.5 more hours to finish it, which isn't that bad actually. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it during this readathon. So I'm gonna go take a shower, hopefully a super quick one. I tend to get in the shower and then not want to get out, so I stay in there for a long time, but hopefully I'll take a quick shower and then come out and do some more reading. Okay, let's not talk about what a mess my hair looks like after a shower, but it's now 1:23. I finished my shower obviously hours ago, but I've just been sat here. I was reading for a long while, but then I was just on my phone a minute ago messing around. But I've made it up to page 197 and I'm gonna stop here. I'm very nervous because we still have just over half of the book left, so me finishing this during this readathon really depends on me waking up tomorrow early enough to get reading done before noon, which should be interesting because I rarely ever wake up early. I've been trying to the past few days. I've been waking up between 9 and 10, so fingers crossed I can do that again tomorrow because I should be able to knock this book out. I'm nervous. We're gonna see how this goes, but I would really like to finish all of these books. So I'm gonna get ready for bed, so I'm gonna listen to the audiobook for One Day in December while I'm washing my face and brushing my teeth and all of the things like that, so that should be fun. I did listen to a bit of it when I was taking my makeup off. I'm now 5 hours and 37 minutes in. It's gonna be like a race against the clock to finish this and this for noon tomorrow. Wish me luck, guys, because I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, so it's the next day now and it's 9:40 p.m. so I did not update you guys when this readathon was ending, but I woke up and I was feeling really tired and just not in it. But I woke up and instead of like actually trying to fall back asleep like I wanted to, I put on the audiobook for One Day in December. I think I finished that at like around 10:40, maybe a little bit later than that, like 11ish, but I did finish it before noon. And I actually ended up like quite enjoying it. I wouldn't say it's like a favorite or anything, but I did manage to get over whatever qualms I was having about it at the beginning, and it ended up being okay. I don't know, it wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I went into it thinking it was something different than what it was. Like I misunderstood what it was about just slightly. Like I kind of just thought that they kind of met up on the same day every single year. That's not what it was about, but I still really did enjoy it. It's something that I would consider rereading, but I'd probably only reread it through the audiobook because I actually did enjoy both of the narrators. They kind of told the story in a very like conversational way that felt very chill and just like relaxing to listen to. I felt like I was like listening to real people as opposed to audiobook narrators, so I really enjoyed that aspect of it. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna like own this book or anything, but like it was enjoyable and I'm really glad that I read it. So we had not so great with A Christmas Carol and we had a pretty good experience with One Day in December. I did not finish The Afterlife of Holly Chase because like I said, I didn't finish that audiobook till around 11 a.m. I just didn't have the time to pick this up. I also got my period, which is why I'm not updating you guys until now because I felt awful full all day long. So this just wasn't in the cards today. It was a Christmas movie on the couch, YouTube on the couch kind of day. So I haven't read any more of this since last night. I don't remember if I updated you guys last night, but I made it up to page 197. I'm still planning on finishing this. Of course, I wish that I had finished it during the 24-hour readathon, but I didn't, but that's okay. So we got 2.5 books done during this readathon, which I think is pretty good. I would call this readathon successful, but not in the terms of finishing my TBR, because obviously I didn't do that. But all in all, I had a lot of fun doing this 24-hour readathon. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. So comment down below a candle emoji if you guys stayed till the very end. Subscribe if you have not yet already, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.